Support for the show, FYF Sports, is brought to you by Manscaped, who's the best in men's below-the-waist grooming. Manscaped offers precision engineered tools for your family jewels. Manscaped is trusted by over 2 million men worldwide. Join the movement for all of your below-the-waist grooming needs. Get 20% off and free shipping with coupon code FYFCREW at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com. Use the code FYFCREW. Your balls will thank you.
Yeah. Ain't talking about nothing, right? Watch this. We gon' bring that pressure.
Just a little FYI, FYF, 20K sub 6 months, what's next? They been hating at first, now they calling us the best. Hit up YouTube, tell them cut the check. Just a FYI, FYF, 20K sub 6 months, what's next? Woo, fuck your feelings, we all know who the real is. I be getting to it, ain't wasting no time. Walking straight in, we ain't waiting in line. Fuck your feelings, you don't care about mine. You a YouTube gangster, don't be yelling out slime. Or you talking LB, talking Ticket TV. Ain't nobody watching them, all the viewers be sleep. 5 years in, all your subs is your friends. Ticket TV, watch the cars again. Just a little FYI, FYF, 20K sub 6 months, what's next? They been hating at first, now they calling us the best. Hit up YouTube, tell them cut the check. Just a FYI, FYF, 20K sub 6 months, what's next? Woo, fuck your feelings, we all know who the real. They all know, shop don't close, working 24, trying to make the channel grow. Look at them, pointing fingers, hating on the low. You can't compete with our podcast show. Couldn't make it in the league, so we got on TV. Crying by LeBron like a little baby. You must be crazy, trying to ever play me. Or you super tough until it's time to say cheese. Just a little FYI, FYF, 20K sub 6 months, what's next? They been hating at first, now they calling us the best. Hit up YouTube, tell them cut the check. Just a FYI, FYF, 20K sub 6 months, what's next? Woo, fuck your feelings, we all know who the real is.
FYF Sports, man. Lamont, we back. And crazy day. Crazy day in sports. Kind of like we predicted. We predicted that it could get hectic today. I felt it was either going to be really quiet or really hectic. And it's starting to shake out and pan out like today is going to be just one of them crazy days in sports with the draft. I think this is actually going to be one of the best drafts. So you know what? You know, with all of the trade news that's breaking today, all of the crazy trade news with Russell Westbrook potentially on the move to the Lakers. You still got Buddy Hield. He might find himself there. Andre Drummond's considering re-signing with the Lakers now. I mean, with all of this trade talk, what better time to download the Super Sports Global app? All right. I mean, we talked about this app before with you guys. Because now that you can kind of forecast and see what's going to be happening with the NBA next season, I predict that the Lakers are going to win it all. Now that they got Russell Westbrook, I think it's a foregone conclusion. Now is the best time to take advantage of the Super Draft app. You can play for free, fun, and rewards in fantasy and sports betting contests. And I continue to drop the link in the chat. You guys need to be downloaded. But just to kind of double down on it, what I'm going to do is, before we get started on the draft stuff today, I'm going to bring the guys from Super Draft, from Super Sports Global in to talk to you guys about the importance of downloading this app. All right, there's so many opportunities, so many things you can do with this app, and it's going to be blowing up soon, so you don't want to miss the first wave of it. So, again, we got Dan Orley, we got Michael Zappia, and then we got Steve in here. We're going to be bringing these guys in just so, again, they're going to let you guys know about this app, some of the benefits of it, what you can expect from this app going forward in the future. I'm going to go ahead and bring these guys in really quickly, but we are going to be getting to the NBA stuff here in a second. But make sure you guys click that link as they explain this to you. I'm going to continue to drop the link in the comments. Make sure you click it, download the app. It is free. It's not hard to do. Let me go ahead and bring them in. Salute to you guys, man. Thanks for coming through. I'm going to just let you guys take off from here with it because, like I said, I've already downloaded the app. I've started playing my free games. Kind of let everybody know the benefits that they can get out of it. Dan, you can go ahead and start it off.
Yeah, thanks for having us, Lamont. I'm going to just defer these to Michael to start. I know he came somewhat of a short notice for us here to talk about. He's part of corporate here with Super Draft, and then Steve's on our team here. So I'm going to let Michael take over here and just explain a little bit of what he has, so we can go from there. So
sounds good, Dan. Nice to meet you, Steve. Thanks for inviting me down.
You're welcome. Sorry, appreciate it. Glad to have you here, Michael.
Yeah, I love the intro. I love the music video there in the beginning of this show. It was incredible. You guys are top notch. The NBA music coming in. And then I want to give a shout out to Manscaped because I've got my code here, FYF Crew.
Yes.
I'm getting my 20% off of my Manscaped stuff. So
yes, sir.
You guys will plug. Really impressed with what you guys are doing here. So cool. Anyway,
appreciate it, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me down. I'll just share a little bit about Super Draft and why I'm so excited. I'm sure that's what Steve would want me to do here. But my background, I was a Seattle Seahawk. Thank you very much for about 8 days. I got released after 8 days back in 2000. I was an All-American punter in college for a beautiful school called Buffalo State College and played wide receiver as well. But I had a chance to make it in the NFL as a punter. And unfortunately, it was a short-lived career for me. It's not much of a career at 8 days. But I always like to make people laugh about that. And when people laugh, I say that's 8 days more than most of you. So let's there.
It's true.
But I've been in for 19 years now. I've been in my own businesses. I've been a personal trainer. I've been in personal growth, an author, a speaker, a mentor, a teacher, and I've been in the direct sales industry where I love working from home. I'm in my home right now, and this is where I've been working for the past 19 years, and I love every minute of it. I was fortunate years ago, you guys are going to kick out of this, to be on the ground floor of the video streaming revolution, and I was a part of the first company in the world to do streaming video communication. I did really well with that company, so that made me a little bit of money years ago, and I've just been an entrepreneur ever since. I invented my own game called the ZFC. Maybe one day we can talk about it on this show as well. And that's what led me to meeting the principals over at Super Draft. Mr. Steve Wang is the owner, CEO of this amazing concept. And we're doing something amazing here. 2017, Mr. Wang decided he loves to gamble, and he's also a technology guy that's done really well, invented the ergonomic keyboard and the ergonomic mouse. And he wanted to get in the online gambling business, the daily fantasy, the sports book, you name it. And he started the company Super Draft. We got an awesome logo, an awesome brand, and an amazing product, as you were alluding to before you brought me up here. So we've been doing the traditional route now since 2017, and we've got a lot of money. Caesars Entertainment has backed us. We got a $30 million backer behind us. And we've been out there doing extremely well in this space amongst all the other fantasy apps out there. But we just decided recently that we wanted to bring the average person into this and pay them to go out there and tell people about it. So we create a simple word of mouth movement where when people like Steve and Dan share this with other people, if you download the app, you download it from them, they get credit for your download. And now when they play, you get paid on their subscription model every single month. So it's just a cool thing we're doing here, and we think this is going to explode. We're attracting athletes. We're attracting people like yourselves that are experts in online video and online sports shows, and we're in the very, very beginning of this thing. So it's kind of a race right now to get this out to people, and they just click the link, they sign up, and they play daily fantasy sports and get a chance to enter free rolls every single day. And that's how we made it possible to play in all 50 states across the country because of the subscription model. So anyway, I don't want to overstay my welcome here, guys. I hope that was helpful for all of you out there. And if I missed anything, I know Steve will fill in the gaps.
That's what's up.
Yeah, it was great stuff, Zap. Hey, Lamont, if you want to open up, everything that Michael said is basically, I would be just resonating. So if you want to open up to any questions to your audience, we'll feel free to field those questions now. I do want to reiterate that Super Draft and Super Sports Global are strategic marketing partners. So if you download the app and join on as a player, there's a lot of opportunity to win cash and prizes. If you want to, we have a program as well. If you download that link, there will be an opportunity there. They will offer you the opportunity to become a coach. If you do want to become a coach in our program, that gives you the opportunity to earn as the team, your street team continues to grow. The more people you share with, the more your team shares. You have the ability to earn on a commission base. There's 4 different ways to get paid. We won't break the compensation plan down right now, but there's 3 of the ways are within the business side, and the 4th one is just by playing the app. If you play the app, you can cash in. I cashed in $8 last night playing the MLB game, and we provide as a subscription model. They provide cheat sheets as well, and a lot of analytics and data, so you don't have to do the homework. Our games are different than FanDuel and DraftKings in a sense that anybody can win at any night, any given night. We use a multiplier system, which levels the playing field for everybody. So the best players don't have as high of a multiplier as maybe someone who's a mid or B level player. And if those players perform exceptionally well that night with their multiplier, they'll actually outscore someone who might be using all the best players in their lineup. So, but if you have any questions, we'll feel free to fill those questions. Definitely smash that link down below. Get acclimated and get connected to the platform. This week coming up, we have the big 3. Those games are in there for Saturday, and the UFC is tomorrow night. Fight night's in there, and anything that pops up in the app that says free to play or with your subscription package, feel free to play. And I would encourage you to play everything that you can get your hands on, because it is a lot of fun. It's addicting, and it's shark-free waters. Every night somebody else is winning, and there's different people getting paid every night. So it's not the same people as it is. Not to knock any other platforms, but a lot of other platforms, a lot of people just front load with a lot of different lineups, and the average person doesn't have a chance to cash in. So if there's any questions, Lamont, we feel free. Thanks for having us, by the way, as well, Lamont. But if you have any questions, feel free to any of your listeners.
Yeah, it looks like, so what I'm going to do is, because it looks like a lot of our questions are coming from primarily people watching from Facebook and Twitch. So we have a lot of Twitch viewers right now.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is for you guys, what I'm going to also do for you guys on Twitch and Facebook, I'm going to be holding another show. Hopefully I can get these guys back just specifically so I can get, so that way you guys can come in, or because that's going to be on a separate platform. We're streaming on those channels as well.
Sure.
So it looks like most of our questions, I'm going to drop the link here on YouTube as well. If you guys got questions and you want to come in.
You want to ask a couple, Lamont, that they're asking, just one or two that you see that it may think to be more beneficial.
Yeah, like, because, even with me, like, before, when I first came into this, let the people know that, because I almost immediately made the assumption that this was FanDuel. This was the alternative to FanDuel. And we know FanDuel is just basically all paid with very few free opportunities to play. Obviously, it's banned in a lot of states. Can you let the people know, because they were explaining it to me the last time they were on, look, this is free. That's why it's a free app. And with some of the subscription services, you can do other things. Kind of elaborate on that really quickly before you guys get out of here.
Sure.
Yeah, I'd love to. Steve, you want me to take it away?
Sure. Good.
Yeah, one of the cool things about what we're doing is we want to create experience as well as do cash prizes. But to talk about your point, Lamont, about how it's free, we fall under a subscription model. So anyone who joins Super Draft as a player is just a customer. You can pay $25, $50, or $100, and that designates what pools and what contests you're eligible to win cash prizes or really cool experiences, swag, and prizes from. So it's just $25, $50, and $100 a month for a monthly subscription. And one of the things that we really want to do is we want to create really cool experiences for people. We've got connections to all the Caesars Entertainment properties around the world because of Mr. Wang's relationships. We want to, hotel suites, like high roller suites at the Cosmopolitan and tickets to the Raiders games in Las Vegas. We want to do things that bring memories to the players, not just cash. So, but there is cash there and it's available. And I know I just talked to a guy half an hour ago. I did a Zoom for one of the very popular daily fantasy sports players out there. And he talked about how it's so difficult on other platforms to actually win nowadays because there's so many people involved. It's highly competitive, and most people don't even see any of the money. He's bragging about how he's doing so well over here. He's 3 and 4 and 5 times his money just in the subscription model alone. So just kind of cool to hear the people are winning. But subscription-based, that's what allows us to play across all 50 states because it falls under the subscription model and then the free entry play.
Hey, I also want to add in, Lamont, it's real important that your audience follows along and definitely clicks the link and doesn't go directly to the App Store to download the Super Draft app for the simple reason is if they click the link, they're directly connected through you and your FYF community. And that's where we're going to be doing a lot of fun games coming up in the future where you're going to be able to play directly. Lamont, yourself, myself, all of us will be able to play with each other and have our own separate communication portals going on within the game. And if you do it as separate in the other side and aren't connected and linked, then you'll miss out on all of that community. So make sure that you're using the link. Smash that link, smash it, and smash it again. Get in the games, and we're looking forward. This weekend there's some fun games coming up as well. And I'd like to thank Michael for coming in here at last minute notice. I know he's been busy all day long. Every time I text him, he's on another Zoom or having a meeting. So we really want to appreciate or thank you for having us, Lamont.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, most definitely. Make sure, we big salute to Michael, the VP of Director and Training at Super with the Super Draft. Appreciate Dan and Steve for both coming through again. And we're gonna have these guys back on because again, I see this with Caesars Sportsbook as the future of the gaming. We see all the problems that FanDuel and DraftKings are having. We see all of the people looking for an alternative. I myself, this is probably my worst year on FanDuel ever, and I know it was a noticeable difference in the balance of competition. And I'm actually one of the more experienced players. At least that's what I'm considered as on the app now. So again, if you want an opportunity to join something new, different types of games, free games, you can start off with free, subscription based. Definitely check this out. I think it's a great opportunity for everybody as we kind of head into a new frontier online gaming. So again, salute to you guys for coming through. Again, will you guys have my contact info? I want to reach back out to you guys, have you guys back on specifically for shows with our Twitch and Facebook viewers as well, because we actually have a fantasy group on Facebook that is really, really invested in this. And I know all 1,500 of those people are going to be really invested in speaking with you guys directly about the benefits of this. So we definitely got to get that set up soon. But again, it was great having you guys on. We're going to go ahead and get into our NBA draft coverage as the NBA draft is about to start. But again, the link will be in the chat. I'll continue to drop it all night. Make sure you hit that link and join. and join the Super Sports Global family, just like I have, man. But salute to you guys for pulling up tonight.
Yep. Appreciate it, Lamont.
Yes, sir. You guys have a good one.
Talk to you soon.
Yes, sir.
Bye-bye.
All right, man. That's the people from Super Sports Global. Make sure you guys click that link if you're interested in fantasy points. I'm going to continue to drop that link all night so you don't miss it. But today, I'm going to be dropping the link immediately because I want y'all thoughts on what's going on today. I thought today was going to be uneventful. I honestly thought that, that all of these trades, I thought a lot of it was just talk. I always felt that with the Lakers, I knew they were going to go after a star. I felt like pulling the trade off for Russell Westbrook was going to be really difficult. But they actually made it happen. It looks like they made it happen. Now, we'll know for sure once the draft hits tonight and Adam Silver has to announce it if that pick that the Lakers are using, if they're going to be drafting for the Wizards. So we'll find out. But you know what? I'm not even going to waste time because I see you guys in the chat going back and forth about this. I see a few new people in here. I'm going to drop the link right now. I want you guys to pull up right now. I need y'all thoughts on the Lakers. All right, let's talk about the Cavs as well. The Cavs just signed Rubio. What does that mean for Colin Sexton? It looks like he's probably on his way out. You got the Sacramento Kings and Rashawn Holmes situation. What's going on with the Kings? Are they going to finally be able to get it together and get something around the Aaron Fox? Doesn't look like they are. It looks like they're just getting rid of some of their best assets, possibly sending them on to the Lakers. And what more can the Lakers add to bolster this roster now? Because you still have Schroeder, you still have Drummond. Is there a sign and trade possibility there? All right, Drummond is looking like he's likely to resign now that they've opened up some additional funds for him by moving out some contracts. Man, the link is in the chat. I'm about to drop it right now. Let me get it in there. What's going on with the Lakers? So I have my thoughts. I have my thoughts on the draft as well. There's a lot of teams. There's a lot of teams like the Spurs. There's a lot of teams really trying to make a push to get into the top 10. Why? What is special? What are all these NBA teams seeing about this year's draft that's making them so desperately want to get into the top 10? Not just get into the lottery. These teams want to get into the top 10. There are players that they feel can be franchise changers outside of the top 5 prospects that we even discussed yesterday. All right. Make sure you smash that link right there. The link is in the chat. Come on through. We got a few people on the backstage now. I'm about to let you guys in. But man, the Lakers look like they are already starting the process of revamping and rebuilding that organization again. They have a championship standard. This is what teams with that championship standard constantly do. They are constantly finding ways to better their teams and rosters on a year and a year. And what I told y'all this before, because when I told y'all they could possibly get Ben Simmons or Russell Westbrook, y'all were like, "Oh, they can't shoot. It ain't gonna help." But look at what people are saying right now. As soon as now the news is coming out that it's a realistic possibility, now everybody's running around making the super team videos. Oh, LeBron James hold on. First, how can y'all cannot have it both ways? Y'all cannot try to denigrate Russell Westbrook's game, but then at the same time say that LeBron James has a super team. Which one is it? This is why I know y'all secretly believe that Russell Westbrook is a great player, because a lot of y'all is crying about that man getting added to the Lakers and LeBron James. I think y'all know what time it is. All right, we got Spiffy, we got Anthony, we got Big Sal. Salute to you guys for pulling up. Let me start with Spiffy because I know Spiffy is a LeBron James fan, Laker fan. What are your thoughts on this move, man?
Well, I think it's a good move for the Lakers. I just want to see how Russell Westbrook come to play. That's all I want to see. I just want to see how he come to play, and they still got moves to make. So I just want to see what shooters will get and shit like that.
Yeah. I that's what I said. I said the thing is they made this move without touching Taylor Horton-Tucker or Dennis Schroeder, and they still have. Remember, Drummond is still there for them to sign. They just have to make it. They just have to pave a way so that they're not just so far into the luxury tax to re-sign them. I think they're going to pay him what he's due. They just have to kind of create some additional salary cap space to make it happen. Let me go to Big Sal, because Big Sal, I've heard your thoughts on another platform about it. What are your thoughts on Russell Westbrook joining the Lakers and their chances of coming back next year winning the championship?
I think in regards to this trade, I think both sides improve, number one. Number two, I think this opens up a championship window for the Lakers for the next 3 years. And especially depending on what they do, what other moves they do this offseason as well. With these three guys, this is easily the favorites for next season, easily, because they clearly have the best big three in the league. And on top of that, they got better at what they already done best in the last 2 years. Russell Westbrook is a good defender and a great rebounder, and improved their transition. So not only he's going to improve their defense, which they're already great at, improve their rebounding, which they're already good at, he's going to actually add another depth to their offense in transition. The only question is what type of offensive set they're going to run that's going to optimize those three best players. Now, I have a feeling LeBron's going to be more off ball because he's been showing that, especially the last couple of years. But that's the only question I have, in particular for you, Lamont, because you are a coach. And what type of I know the roster is not fully complete, and you're going to do this later down the line anyway, but I'm just asking, what offensive set they can possibly want to optimize those guys on a half-court setting?
Well, look, a lot of people don't understand this, but and again, if you look on any NBA scouting report, LeBron James has always been designated as a secondary ball handler on the roster. But the LeBron James he's never been the primary ball handler. On this team, Russell Westbrook will be labeled as the primary ball handler. LeBron James is going to probably be the primary playmaker. And there's a big difference there. And I think people kind of conflate those two. I think when you have great players, high IQ players, they find a way to make it work. I don't understand these people. They start talking about Russell Westbrook in the clutch. Y'all are basically judging him off a few plays that you can remember. But over the totality of his career, he's actually been great in the clutch. And he never gets credit. I saw Russell Westbrook last year. He made a defensive rebound and block in clutch that nobody will give him credit for. It won't go down on any special stats that you see on ESPN, but he had a game-saving block. He had a game-saving rebound, offensive rebound at that. But nobody talks about those plays being clutch. See, those are the things I look at when I look at Russell Westbrook. Elder just popped in. Elder, what are your thoughts on this move?
Is it official?
It's basically signed, sealed, delivered. Nothing's official yet, but
yeah, I know it won't be official till the 6th because of Kuzma. But I mean, I heard that it was like a 4-team or 3-team trade with Sacramento, Buddy Hield, all this. What's the deal?
Let me pull it up right here. Let me pull up the specifics. Let's see.
I know the Russ to the Lakers is a guarantee. I saw that on Laker Nation, but they said they said they were still working out the particulars of the other, because I think it's got something to do with Schroeder and if he wants to go to Washington or something like that. And I know the Lakers trying to get Buddy Hield in the same trade, correct?
I thought they were trying to get Buddy Hield in a separate deal with the Sacramento Kings.
I heard it was all one deal.
So Woj just said they were talking to Sacramento, but then they were also talking to the Wizards at the same time. So it seemed like the Wizards made the push to finalize this deal. That was Woj kind of reported.
Yeah. So I just read it right here. It says Adrian Wojnarowski said there was an issue. Sacramento Kings were close to a deal that would send Kuzma and Montrezl Harrell to Sacramento for Buddy Hield. But then all of that changed when Washington stepped in, offering Russell Westbrook. So it says right here, it says the Lakers are near a deal to acquire Washington's Russell Westbrook for Kuzma, Montrezl Harrell, Caldwell Pope, and a 2021 first-round pick. And that's what's reported by Adrian Wojnarowski of ESPN. And he says
we overpaid, if that's the case. Because I think that draft pick, I wouldn't have done that part right there. I wouldn't have done that part because I don't see any other team in the NBA trade for Russell Westbrook.
Yeah.
I know the Lakers trying to make a splash first. I just don't think that part was necessary. Would I have allowed it to stop the trade? Probably not, but I would have wanted to swap. Like, look, y'all got to give me – I really would have said swap. Give me the 15, and you can have a 22. That's what I would have tried to work out. But maybe the Lakers don't want the salary because they're taking on so much with Russell Westbrook. Maybe that's what they're thinking.
I also think they said, look, we need to get this deal done early because the longer we wait and don't pull the trigger on this move, then other pieces are going to start falling, and then we'll remember with the Kawhi situation a couple years ago where you wait and you mess up. So I think pulling the trigger early, at least you know what you have. You can build around that because there are guys like JJ Redick on the tail end of his career may want to join a team like the Lakers. You got Darren Collison wanting to come back. He's in talks to potentially rejoin this roster. There's some veteran guys out there that are in the twilight years who could actually give at least 1 year of service to help them.
Collison trying to come back?
Yeah, Collison's trying to come back.
To the Lakers?
Yes.
Oh, snaps. Man.
Yep. And
they
so
better not do that. If
the Lakers right now.
Bro,
oh, yeah.
That's going to be bad.
That's
going to be bad. That's going to be bad. You put him, Russ, LeBron, AD, whoever, me, you, Lamont, whoever. It don't matter. Woo! That would be rough right there. Collison can play, and he's a pure point guard, and he plays lockdown defense. And he's been fresh. He's been out for what, 3 years, 2-3 years now?
2 years, but he's in shape. I saw him playing in LA.
I know he is, bro. So that is going to be, if they get Collison, that's going to be sick. Now, I'll just speak on this then. I think, and I've been on record for saying this, that the only person, in my personal opinion, that could really help Russell Westbrook in the NBA is LeBron James. I feel like with his basketball IQ, the way he plays, that him and Russ could work together. I really believe that. I don't see other guys because, I thought guys like CP3 could do it because he's got a kind of high basketball IQ. It just didn't work in Houston. But I like the move if they get Russ because, again, how you not going to like 3 Hall of Famers that all still are playing at a real high level? You got one that's young, one that's older, but he's playing at a superstar MVP level still, and one of them that's still going after getting in 20. Really a triple-double machine. So that's going to be hard to guard. I know the Lakers, if they do this deal,
I think they just made it official.
It's official. Yeah, they're going to be looking to sign.
I just seen a breaking news from ESPN.
Okay. But Elder, in the one aspect of what we're forgetting, and I saw this as well, this also opens the door for them to bring Drummond back.
Oh, yeah. This is the other aspect. Not just Drummond, but they can sign THT. They can sign Caruso. They can re-sign because they probably want to keep Matthews, Morris, maybe not old boy now, the guy that they picked up from Houston, the shooter. They're probably going to look to replace him, but they can sign Drummond if they want. And then that still leaves about 4 or 5 spots for free agents to come. And that's the big thing I heard, that owners was upset that a lot of free agents have let them know, veteran free agents have let them know they literally waiting to see what the Lakers going to do. And if they make a splash, they're going to sign on the cheap to go to LA to get a ring. So I would not be surprised to see Lakers pick through the veterans that can shoot. Because if you got that team, everybody else pretty much need to be able to shoot and play a little defense. That's it. If you can shoot and play a little D, got a little length to you. Because right now, the way the team is constructed, they're really, really hurting at the small forwards. They really hurt at the wing position. Now, Russ can kind of make up for that, even though he's, 6'3", 6'4". He plays much bigger. So you could put Russ on a small forward. But, again, you tried that with KCP. You see what I'm saying? You don't want to go that route. You really want to get some long 6'6" to 6'10" guys up in there. So they're going to have to find some wing players to fill that route, but they got to be able to shoot. Now, if Buddy Hield's in this deal, oh, my God. Can you imagine that, y'all? If they get Buddy Hield, Darren Collison signed as a free agent, DeMar DeRozan signed as a free agent.
That's
Jesus Christ.
Elder, chill. Yo,
God. I hope
that's 2K shit.
That's just too much, man.
Hold on, Elder. Because you've been a Lakers fan for decades. Is that better or on par with the '87 Lakers in terms of roster wise?
Oh boy, if they get all that, they're gonna be right there with that team, bro. They're going to be right there because that 87 team was stacked. It wasn't a bum on that team. You know what I'm saying? Everybody could play on that team. And the way this is looking, shoo-wee. And everybody want to chip. Think about it. If these guys come sign on the cheap with LA, that's heavy motivation, y'all. You're not going to get some lazy guys coming in. You get veteran guys that the only thing I'm concerned with, you still got to have a tad bit of youth. And I guess you have that with Russo, THT. I guess AD would be considered young, but you just can't have a team full of 32 and up guys. But, hey, the older teams are the ones that typically win. You got to have veterans. You got to have veterans. So, man, hey, shout out to the Lakers for making a splash. I mean, hey, they took the contract. Hey, the Lakers learned from their last mistake. LeBron tried to get them to take Chris Paul, remember? And everybody was saying that was the worst contract in basketball. And LeBron was telling them, take Chris Paul, take Chris Paul.
Yep.
Now, see, he said that. When I said they was trying, everybody said, no, you're wrong, Cool Pete. They didn't try to make a move to get Chris Paul. Yes, they did.
They did, but they couldn't. And Chris Paul kind of, it just wasn't going to fit in the cards financially for the Lakers. And then to do the trade, they didn't really have, they couldn't sign him because they didn't have the cap space. And then to do a trade, they didn't really have, nothing to do the trade with. So
exactly,
that's why they didn't get him. But they knew, hey, if we get an opportunity to get another first ballot locked in Hall of Famer. And here's the thing about Westbrook. He is so fast still, and he is still one of the fastest in the NBA, and he is so athletic. He takes the Lakers' athleticism to it. Can you imagine Westbrook in the middle, LeBron on the right side, and AD on the left? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Whatever you get dunked on.
The problem is too many people are thinking that Russell Westbrook is going to play like he played when he had those teams where he had to do everything.
He won't.
All of Russell Westbrook's stats are going to decline, but he's probably going to have one of the best years of his career because he's going to be winning.
Second. Cleveland took Evan Mobley second.
Cleveland took Evan Mobley.
What the hell are they doing? So they're gonna let the big man go?
That's smart. Remember they got Jared Allen.
They gonna keep both?
I don't understand. That's what I say. I don't understand Cleveland. They should have got Jalen Green.
Unless they're shipping one. Well, you're not shipping the big man. We just drafted him, so they got to be shipping old boy. Which man you just traded for him?
Yeah, and you just had Drummond too.
I think Mobley better though. I think Mobley better. I do. I think he's better.
I don't know, man. I think Mobley's gonna be the bust out of all of them.
Really?
I didn't like his motor. I like his talent, but when I saw him at USC, there were too many times on the court, and you kind of understand this. Remember, you have a good player, but he go like 8-minute stretches where you could tell he wasn't on the court.
Man,
it's just
it's too many distractions.
What's his comparison?
Too many distractions in LA, Lamont. Get into Cleveland. He ain't gonna have no distractions out there in
that's facts,
Heights, bro. He ain't gonna have no distractions.
That is facts. Yeah, ain't nothing going on in Cleveland.
With Jalen or with Suggs or somebody like that for that team, but they got something in the works. Well, they already traded for Rubio, you said, right?
Yeah, they traded for Rubio today. That probably means Colin Sexton's on his way out.
They may try to keep both them cats, man. Because old boy could play the 4.
Hold on. Who's this?
Years ago, that I really believe the only guy in the NBA that could actually help Westbrook on that court will be LeBron James. So,
I don't like that pick for the Raptors, though. Scotty Barnes for the Raptors?
I don't either. I don't like that.
I don't like that, man.
All the players is that. All they players is Scotty Barnes. Shoot,
I don't like that. I don't like that.
They must be finna move some of them guys with a old boy trade, sign a trade. They may be finna move some of them cats, maybe. Like what's OG? Because everybody want OG, so maybe they moving OG. Mm-hmm. Maybe they moving
Ben
OG
probably
to get rid of Lowry to bring in somebody. Maybe they are.
I don't think Toronto has enough to get Ben.
Man, I would not be surprised if they mess around and everybody's saying they're not, but they being aggressive. I wouldn't be surprised if they ship his butt to the Pels, man. Because I don't know if it's going to be a better deal for him out there.
Hey, Elder, I saw you debating, I think, guy number 3 or Under Tickets channel, or guy number 2, whatever. But, hey, they were talking crazy, but you came in with the facts, though. Like, I don't know, like, first of all, they were, like, bashing Russell Westbrook for, like, years now. from what I can
Oh,
remember.
that's Showtime. That's Showtime.
Yeah, Showtime.
Yeah, they bash him, and then when he gets to the Lakers, they say it's a super team.
Yeah. It's just crazy.
It's like, do y'all really love this man's game? Like, y'all must really respect this game if all of a sudden he makes another team a super
Lamar,
team.
you remember we had to go in because they was trying to act like this man wasn't no first ballot Hall of Famer. I'm like, are you serious? This cat has one of the greatest. You go look at his resume. It ain't many people that's ever played the game that's got a resume like Russ. Besides the championships, if you take that out and look at his resume, it ain't many people that's ever played got his resume. And this
Top 10
still
point guard.
put up a triple double right now.
Yeah.
Top 10 point guard.
Hey, it's funny.
He's a baller, man. He's a baller.
Yeah, Russell Westbrook is not going to get his.
He don't have the highest IQ, but he's a baller.
Yeah. I agree.
No, he do got a good high IQ. It just his lack of control of pace is a problem.
Yeah.
But
Y'all think he's gonna average a triple double next season?
No, he don't need to.
It's gonna be like a better version of Houston. That's what it's gonna be like.
Man,
hey, I got a question.
AD in the pick and roll, man.
Exactly.
Y'all think that the Lakers are gonna get any more moves though, or you think they're?
Yes.
Oh hell yes, they're gonna get way more moves.
What are you guys thinking, like Lamar?
He says that you think they're gonna make any more moves, the Lakers.
Yeah.
They gotta make some more moves
because they got to get rid of Schroeder. They're gonna do something with that Schroeder thing. Yep. But taking on Boyd because he had a contract that allows the Lakers to re-sign all their players. So what you should see is THT get his money to stay. What's in that? And see THT, depending on who comes, he may want to leave. So you may sign him and package him.
THT and Dan Schroeder. Yeah.
Because if you get DeRozan, Buddy Hield, Russell, Collison, he should want to go. If they get those guys, if I'm THT, I want to leave then.
Yeah.
And the only DeRozan, he wants $20 million a year. I don't know if they got nothing.
You don't want $20 million. You don't want $20 million.
Yeah, DeRozan
don't want $20 million.
Cut for LA.
Yeah, I don't think DeRozan is a free agent. I think you have to do a sign and trade for DeRozan.
No, he said himself he'll take a pay cut to play in LA.
Yeah,
right.
I didn't hear he wanted $20
he's
million.
under contract with the Spurs, so you'd have to do a sign.
He's not under contract, is he? He's not under contract, is he? He's a free agent.
He's not a free agent.
I think he's unrestricted, right?
DeRozan's a free agent.
No, DeRozan is not a free agent. I don't believe.
What is he then?
I think DeRozan is a free agent.
Pull that up. Yeah, he's unrestricted, right?
He's a free agent, bro.
Oh, okay.
Hey, come on, man.
Well, I seen on Bleacher Report that they was looking for $20 million. I don't know if his agent put that out there or what, but it was on Bleacher Report.
What was the date for that? What was the date for that?
It was like yesterday.
Now, he may want $20 million to go play for somebody else, but I think he'll take a lot less to go play for the Lakers because
he said that to Shannon.
He said to send the shop so much time.
He told Shannon Sharp like several times.
He want to go home though.
He does.
So,
yep.
But Russ is gonna make $44 million this year.
Yeah, Russ got 48 this year, 46 next year, man.
Hey,
this is called the money doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
They're gonna go over the cap. That's how.
Yeah, the money don't matter.
It's trades. That's why.
And because they trade and the guys, they're not taking in a sign and trade guy. They're not triggering the hard cap, so they can go over the cap and just pay the penalty. And that's what they're doing now.
You know what's funny to me? This just guarantees the Lakers gets to the finals. You add anything else, it's just gravy. That's what it means.
You can't make guarantees like that in the summer. You got to remember.
Yeah, okay.
The Lakers had issues with injuries.
Yeah, you can't. I can though.
Yeah, the players that the Lakers have.
That's healthy, of course.
Lamar, thanks for letting me on the panel.
Yes, sir.
Hey, the players that the Lakers have, they can re-sign them for literally whatever they want. But the guys coming in, all of them are. You got that mid-level at like $5.9 million that you can pay, and then you have veteran minimum deals. That's it. If you're coming in as a free agent, one guy's going to get that 5.9, and the rest is going to get veteran minimum. Because if you use the full mid-level exemption, the 9 points, almost $10 million, that one triggers the hard cap. So the Lakers ain't trying to use that one. They're not. They're not trying to trigger the hard cap. They're trying to get as many players in as they can. So they're going to sign somebody to that 5.9, which I think they would love to get DeRozan at that. They won't.
God damn.
And then everybody else is going to pretty much come in at the veteran minimum.
Yeah.
You know, maybe Collison may get that 5.9. If he coming back, he may get that 5.9.
Oh, we got Suggs going to OKC.
Suggs with the OKC. Man, I don't know what OKC doing, bro.
I honestly don't either.
What they doing, bro?
How many picks they got?
You got Gildress. Where this cat finna play? You got the other dude. Man, they got all kind of guards. What they doing?
Yeah, I don't know. And I don't even think he was the best available. I hope Kuminga slips to 7 to the Warriors because the Warriors don't trade that 7 pick and they get Kuminga. Yeah, me too. Yeah,
I like him a lot.
Yep.
He could be like a 6-7 years down the road. He could be like a Giannis type guy. Not play like Giannis, but I mean like them foreigners that develop late and just be balling. He could be that kind. I like him, man. He got a high motor. He play on both ends, man. He athletic. I like that cat.
Yeah. One last. Okay.
Hold on. Going Orlando.
I like Suggs though. Really play the 2. You got something going right there. You do. You got something going. But when they put him on the block, man, I was like, because Cade Cunningham, I like him, but I don't think he like. I don't see him as that, man. I don't see him as like a.
Well, we gotta see like how his game translates.
So they say, but you know what though, and Elder, you can test to this. The one thing you can say about Suggs is that he is a winner. Everywhere he goes, he's a winner.
Yeah,
and
he's gutty.
Yeah,
all the Gonzaga players are gutty.
Yeah,
you're gonna get a gutty cat. I like Suggs. I like Suggs. I didn't like him in the with all the guards, but I like Suggs. I do. I like Suggs.
Probably the only issue with Suggs is that they probably say he doesn't have a long.
Hey, I can't. We got to be watching for my homie though, Corey Kispert though. We got to be watching because he's gonna be coming on. Hopefully he'll come on tonight.
Man, I can't wait.
After he gets drafted,
go to the Warriors.
If he gets time, he said if he has time, he's gonna come on. And he's gonna field some questions from you guys. So hopefully we're gonna be sticking around. We can get Corey Kispert.
Where he projected to go?
Corey Kispert.
I heard he was projected for the 14th pick for the Warriors.
Yeah, I was looking at 10 to 15, but this is gonna be a little luck there.
Late lottery.
Yep, late lottery or right outside of it.
Late lottery to mid. Okay. Yeah, that'd be cool.
We gotta think the Thunder gonna get Kuminga.
Man, I don't know what they doing. I don't even know what they doing. So it's hard for me. It's hard for me to say what the Thunder.
Stay right here because I'm gonna drop the link. Everybody in the chat here, I'm gonna start up a new stream. I'm gonna drop the link for y'all to transition over there. Hold on, let me set it up right now. Give me 1 second.
Hold up. So
we look for it in the private chat or what?
Yeah, watch for it. No, watch for it in the private chat and the regular chat. So I'm gonna be dropping the link for y'all.
Oh, you're gonna. Oh, okay.
Hold on 1 second. Let me create it real quick.
Josh Giddey.
Appreciate you.
Hey, Big Sal.
They got Josh Giddey?
Yeah, Josh Giddey.
Oh, Kuminga's going to the Warriors.
They go with the Warriors. Ooh, they gonna be nasty.
Oh man.
They gonna be nasty.
They can really get rid of old boy now. Then they can really go ahead and get rid of what's his name now.
James
Wiggins.
Oh yeah, Wiggins.
Nah, Wiseman ain't going nowhere, bro.
Not Wiseman. I'm talking about they wing. What's the wing guy they trying to trade?
Andrew Wiggins.
Andrew Wiggins.
Not Wiggins, the other dude. Or Oubre.
Oubre got to sign with him though.
Oubre can be a signing trade.
Signing trade.
They probably they draft Kuminga. They're gonna go ahead and let that salary go.
Think so?
Yo, Koopy, I'll just put mine in the spot chat.
Okay, I'm looking for it. Got it.
Playmaker.
All right, I just started the new stream, y'all.
All right, so you can post a private chat.
I don't see it. Do we even got to do anything if you start?
Hold on. If I'm you guys can stay here. Hold on.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna give you guys a new.
Nothing,
I'm gonna put in the private chat a new StreamYard link. I'm putting the here. I'm about to give y'all the StreamYard link so y'all can come right back in.
Because I can't see the regular chat.
All right, no, I'm gonna put it in the private chat.
All right.
Here it is, right here. That's the StreamYard link for you guys.
All right, I'm about to head up.
All right.
I'm heading over there now.
All right.
My savior.